Hey everybody, this is Mark, owner of I-68 Consulting Group. So today, myself and some members of the I-68 family are going to do some personal training. As you can see, we are indoors. We are at DCF Guns West off of Garden of the Gods Road in Colorado Springs. Really, these guys are amazing. They are such great hosts. So with being in an indoor range, sometimes you're not allowed to draw from a holster, but that doesn't mean we can have a very specific and goal-oriented training session. So for today, for me, I'm really going to work on two things. Being able to find that dot from position 3 to 4. So over the years working just iron sights, I developed a bad habit of getting that good turkey neck to go find those sights. This has been a hindrance for me when I transitioned over to the red dot. So today, I'm really going to be working on keeping my head up high and bringing the dot to my eyeball rather than going to try to fight it. The other thing that I'm going to work on today is those follow-on shots. So I want to be able to shoot faster while staying accurate. So I'm going to be working heavy trigger manipulation today. So we'll see how it goes. Again, no matter what you're doing, whether you're working indoors or outdoors, every time you go to a training session, make sure you're hitting those objectives that you want to hit. Work on them during dry fire and then validate them during live fire. So So working on keeping my eyes up and getting that first shot on. As I was warming up, man, I was definitely dipping it, and I'll even show it to you. I was getting into that squish of the grip and pushing it down. Finally figured out needed to get in my grip a little bit. So working 7 years. As you can see here, where are we at here? As you can see right here, had one, came out high, pulled the trigger, but still in here. This is one that I was telling you about before. Working, I definitely dipped that gun, but we all figured it out right here. Working on shooting faster off that position 3 to 4. That was that drill right here. See, it's still a little bit, a little over the place. A little anticipation there. Really worked on pulling the trigger, holding it, then letting it come out and smashing it again. Working on shooting faster, and then at the end, I did a little bit of this rapid fire, controlled rapid fire. While watching the videos from yesterday's training session at DCF Guns, I noticed a few things about myself. Number one, I still have that turkey neck. It's not as bad as it used to be, but it is definitely still there. So in my next dry fire session, I'm going to work on it from position 3 to 4 and from the draw as well. And so what I'm really going to focus on is keeping my head up high and bringing the dot or the sights up to my eyeballs. With that said, that means that I'm going to have target focus. My eyes are going to be on the target as I come from the draw through position 3 to 4. Once that dot hits where I want the bullet to go, I'm going to smash the trigger. I'm not switching my focus from the target back to the dot. As soon as that dot goes to where I want it, I'm going to smash the trigger. The other part of that video you saw was that the trigger pull exercise. That is a very specific drill focused on, in my case, shooting faster. So what I did is I pulled the trigger and I pinned it to the rear. Once my sights were online, my dot was online, and I was ready to pull the trigger again, I let it out and pulled the trigger as fast as I could. And you can definitely work on this during the dry fire videos, and I'll show you with the pistol here. So everybody doesn't freak out. As you see, it is clear. I'm going to show you one-handed. So basically what the drill is, you'll do this two-handed, get that good grip here. So what's going to happen, you can do this live fire and dry fire. Definitely going to work on it in my next dry fire session. I'm going to pull the trigger and hold it to the rear. Rack the slide, and then when I'm ready, my sights are online, I'm going to let it go and pull as hard as I can. Boom. Now, to figure out if it was a good rep or not, you're really going to watch your sights or watch your dot. If that dot moves or your front sight moves, then it was a bad rep. Fix that grip, fix your trigger pull, and redo the reps until it's consistently you're able to pull that trigger, smash that trigger hard without your sights moving. So I definitely encourage, especially if you're working specifically on certain fundamentals of shooting, is to have your buddies film it or film yourself. Just like I did when I played college baseball. I did it with my baseball swing. You can definitely apply those techniques to your shooting experience and your shooting progression. So any questions on the video, would like for you to subscribe to the I68 YouTube page. And yeah, we'll see you on the range.